If you are preparing for certification, look no further. This is the course for you. This is my online study guide, my clinical medical assistant refresher course. If you're fresh out of school, you're getting ready to take your test, this is for you. If you have just been in the field for a while and you're like, listen, I need a refresher, it's been a while, whether you need to get certified or not, you just need a refresher. This is also for you. Or if you're someone who maybe has worked as a medical assistant, maybe you were trained in the office, but you never went to school, this is for you as well. So let me just kind of show you guys around. This is strictly online. Okay. So once you get into the course, and I'll show you how to get to this in a second, but let's look at it for a second. So you will hit start lesson. And then you'll see that I have 12 modules all together in here. Okay. So there are 12 modules. Each module has a lesson as well as a quiz. So let's look at medical law and ethics for an example. And let's look at each module first. So module 1, you have foundation of medical assistant, medical law and ethics, medical terminology and anatomy, infection control and safety. And all of these topics are things you absolutely have to know for certification. Patient intake and vital signs, patient care, testing, laboratory testing, phlebotomy, EKG, patient education and coaching, administrative medical assistant, and medical emergencies and CPR. Okay. And then I have some handouts and resources at the end. But listen, let's just take a look at module 2 for an example, right? So module 2, this is medical law and ethics. So there's a lesson. So let me just kind of click on it so you can see. So in each module, I'm teaching a lesson. So as you can see here, okay, so you can see that I'm teaching you guys a lesson. And then after each lesson, you get a quiz. So let's just look at this for an example. Which of the following is the goal of the patient's Bill of Rights? To ensure that healthcare providers make decisions for patients to ensure their best care, to ensure patients have access to necessary medications, to ensure that patients feel more ambivalent about their healthcare, or to ensure the rights and responsibilities of both patients and healthcare providers, and that patients play a role in their own health. So you would choose the answer, right? And it'll let you know if you got it correct. So you'll hit check. And as you can see, you got it correct. If you got it incorrect, it'll let you know that as well. Okay. Then there are some knowledge check questions. These are just answers. These are just questions that I want you to answer among yourself. Okay. You don't have to turn this in or anything, but knowledge check questions is for you to, to test yourself to see if you can answer open-ended questions. I always say if you can answer open-ended questions, then you know the information. Okay. So each module is literally a lesson and a quiz. So let's go down here. Patient care. So same thing. You get your lesson here. You have your knowledge check questions, and then your quiz is there as well. Well, this one has 2 different lessons on there. So you have your first lesson on your assistant with examinations, and you have dosage calculations, which is separate. So let me just kind of click on that so you can see that. Just showing you guys so you can have an idea of how it looks. And then you have your quiz. Okay. And then you get, like I said, you get a quiz after each lesson, but then you also have practice tests at the end. So in addition to those 15 to 25 quiz questions, each of these 3 practice tests has 50 questions in them. All right. And so this is it. I wanted to show you guys, and yes, this helps you prepare for medical assistant certification, whether you're taking the ccma, the RMA, the CMA, AAMA, they all ask the same type of questions. And I literally used a test plan for each of the tests when I was creating this course. They all ask the same type of questions because as a medical assistant, there's just certain things you need to know for certification. And, they all ask the same thing. So when you guys go to marefreshercourse.com, you will scroll down. You'll see the clinical course. Now, the clinical course is for those of you who are taking, like I said, the ccma, the RMA, CMA, AMA, because it has both clinical and administrative content. If you're just taking the CMAA, then you would need the administrative course. You will never need both of them. Okay. So don't ever buy both. You only need one. If you get the clinical one, it has both clinical and administrative content. If you get the administrative one, it's all administrative. So you would never need both of them. Okay. And do me a favor, guys. If you are somebody who already has my refresher course, leave a review down in the comments. Let me know how you are liking it. If you've passed certification, definitely leave your review as well. So if you guys have any questions, you can leave them down below. I'll be happy to answer it. I will link the refresher course down in the description. So again, clinical for the CCMA, RMA, or CMAA, and then the administrative is for the CMAA or the CMAS. I have a very high passing rate. Everybody that has been taking my refresher course has been emailing me, Miss K, I passed. And so if you have been watching my videos for any amount of time and they have been helpful to you, it's especially my certification videos, you can just imagine how into detail I have gone on this online refresher course. It literally took me months to create it. And I've had people tell me that, they learned more in my refresher course than they learned in school. So that says a lot, guys. So again, I'll link it down below. Also, if you're someone who also took the course, you can feel free to gift it to someone. I've had quite a few people who have bought the course and gifted it to someone else. You would just buy it and then put the email for the person that you're gifting it to, okay? Also, one last thing I want to mention, if you want to be an affiliate for the course, meaning you want to earn commission and every time someone use your link, you earn a commission and you're paid monthly, you can sign up as well. I will leave that link in the description as well. So feel free to chime in below. Let me know your thoughts if you've taken a refresher course, and let me know where you are in your journey. Make sure you like this video and also make sure you subscribe if you haven't already. Thank you for visiting my channel. Be blessed.